Hey everybody, it's me, blazevoir, and today I have a video for you on how to unlock the alternate ending of Giga Wrecker Alt. I'm doing this on the Switch version. It should be the same for PS4 and Xbox One versions. Um, and if you don't feel like going through this whole process, I have another video already up on the channel that is showing like the actual alternate ending. It's really not that much. It's like maybe a couple lines of dialogue and a cutscene. But yeah, if you actually want to do this for yourself, I'll try to. This video will try to explain how to do it. So the prerequisites for this are you have to have at least gotten to the end of the game. Some of the last things that you have to find, you're basically reading a bunch of signs. There's, I believe, 25 in total, and the last 5 are in this area here. And once you've gotten all 25, you're kind of spit back out in an area, and there's a photograph that only appears if you've read all 25 of these signs. Um, and I think actually it's these two, not those two. So all the locations that are called eastern depths or western depths, and I think in this scenario it's northern and southern. These all have little bits of lore on signs, and you have to read this lore in order to unlock the alternate ending. And that's what I'm going to be showing in this video. And again, the prerequisites are having gotten to this point in the game, and also you need to have gotten 9 of these blue key things. I don't really remember what they're called in this area, in the area with Astra Kadru. This is the lab, I guess, the laboratory, the Sharna. You have to get all 9 of these because the depth location for this area is located behind the door that requires 9 of these keys in order to get to. So hopefully you can figure out where they are based on my map. There's 2 here. There's 1 here, 1 here. There's a couple here, and then the other 3 are right here. Most likely, well, you have to have gotten 7 in order to get to the Kadru 2 fight, but so you're just missing 2 probably if you didn't get all 9 of them already. And that's it, I believe. Oh, and I highly recommend, or it might even be required, that you get multi-javelin, which is over here. Or sorry, Javelin Plus it's called in this game. This is, I think this is probably required for one of the puzzles. I haven't really figured out a way to do the puzzle without that. And then I also recommend getting, I think it's in here. I haven't gotten it yet, but I recommend getting this skill, Block Stabilizer, because there's a puzzle that I feel like it's a little bit easier to do if you have Block Stabilizer. This probably isn't required, but I'm probably gonna try to get it before I have to do that puzzle. So I will cut the video here, and I will meet you guys probably down here. We'll start with this puzzle. So something to keep in mind about this whole process is that the game only saves certain flags that you've completed if you do certain things. So for instance, if I die here, the game does not remember that I've seen those dialogues and that I've gone past those dialogue triggers, and so it's going to show them to me again. But if I leave the room and re-enter, it sort of saves the state of the room. And there's also, you can use the Tachyon Shuffler. Let me just get one more of these dialogue triggers just to show that it's that I am saving the fact that I've seen it already. So if I go over here and enter this door, and then go back in once it finishes loading, and then I die, the game remembers that I've seen these 2 or 3 cutscenes, and it sort of saves that in memory. However, since I didn't save the fact that I saw this cutscene, or this dialogue, it'll still play. Alright guys, so I'm back. This is the room that you basically start the game in as Reika. Technically you start here as Amane and then you get to a cutscene and you go here. But yeah, we'll just go through this door. We're going to the room that Amane goes to at the start of the second half of the game, half in quotation marks, because there is an area that we can only get to afterwards as Reika, because there's debris in the way. And it is right down here. So I'm just gonna skip these because I've read them already. If you want to read them, you're just gonna have to find them yourself. There's just little bits of lore, and it'll probably take too long for me to just go through all of them word by word. And we're just gonna wait here for this thing to spin around. I'm just gonna reset the room here to save the fact that I pressed that switch, and now I've also saved the fact that I've read this sign, just because this little puzzle is kind of easy to die in. So like as I purposely decided to showcase there. It's super easy to die there. I did it on purpose to demonstrate the point. That's how you do it. Alright, so there's one here, which I'm gonna skip. And then there's one all the way down here. Kill these guys again. So it does still count if you skip them, or if you just read them normally. I'm just gonna skip them because, like I said, I've already seen them like 3 or 4 times now. It's gonna take way too long to show them on video probably, and it's interesting lore. You should go find it yourself and read it. There's one that we can get up there right now, but I'm gonna get it later when I get access to the other one. Really annoying with all the random debris everywhere. Like, you can't just put it down. Okay. You just gotta angle that properly. And instead of risking dying on the way back somehow, I'm just gonna reset the room, which brings me a little bit closer. Now we'll read this one. And we'll read this one. Alright, and that's all 5 in this area. So now I will... Actually, this one's actually kind of quick to get to. I'll warp there real quick. So this is the room right before the Venata 2 boss fight. I guess I'll just quickly show it on the map. And it leads to here. So It's right over here to the right. These first few aren't too bad. It's the it's the laboratory one that I'm kind of dreading, honestly. So there's one right here. Guys. This one actually is kind of tough because it's completely random. Well, not completely, it's like semi-random. There's one right here. I don't know if you can see it behind all this debris, but there's one right here. We gotta hit this saw over here. And then we gotta wait for the gas to fill up. And so for this puzzle, you want to try and stand in the middle as best you can, because we want to go straight up ideally, but this thing is really finicky. If it starts going off to one side, maybe try standing on that side to like get it to work. That might not work. Maybe? Okay. Somehow it worked. So here's the third one of this area, and then we also have to hit this switch to get to the next room. That never happens, by the way. I don't think I've ever gotten it to happen. Well, maybe once or twice I think I've gotten it to happen, both to happen at the same time. Usually I have to reset the room and try again, and I'll only get one, and then I have to do it again to get the other one. Alright, and then this one is actually pretty easy to die in also. Read this one. And then we'll reset, because you gotta reset to reset all those saws. And try to be quick about this, because it hurts to get hit by saws, in case you didn't know. Here. And now I'm gonna leave and re-enter the room just to save the fact that that door is opened, and also to set my respawn point to the door, because if I die here, I'd have to go all the way back to where I used the tachyon red portal thingy. But it looks like I did it pretty well. Alright, so that's all 5 in this area. Now we go to the worst one, which is over here. And hopefully I can do this semi-decently. I think I'm gonna have to reset this room because I left the debris in an awkward spot. I think it's up there, right? Yeah, I left the debris in a weird spot, so I'm gonna have to sort of redo this puzzle. It's not really the whole thing, but I have to do part of it over again. Fall there. I mean, I totally meant to fall there. That's part of the puzzle. It's, yeah. Good job. There's some debris in there. I don't know if that really mattered at all. That should be good. I'm always extra cautious about this room. I don't know why. Okay, that should be fine. So this is the room that you need to get all 9 gate keys for. And I guess I'll just show this puzzle too. It's not really that hard, but I mean, we're heading over here anyway. I think I got, oh, didn't get stuck. Good. Sometimes debris gets stuck in weird places and annoying. Okay, your weird parrot thing at me. And we're not even going to get the blueprint because that's not what we're here for. We're going into this room. Up here, and this is what you need the multi-javelin, or whatever it's called, javelin plus, for. To be able to place a javelin not there. Oh great, I got re-stuck in the ground again. Wonderful, thanks. What a great game this is. And then that. I wanted to put another javelin around there. That should be good. That might not be good, actually. Man. Now I gotta reset the room. That should be enough. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Now here's another sign we gotta read. And we gotta activate this thing, which I think also unlocks another sign. And hopefully I don't die here. Okay, good. We're good. This is the third one of this area. And we come to the worst puzzle. I honestly do not know the intended solution to this puzzle, so the solution I show you will probably be very awkward and possibly not even replicatable, but hopefully it explains kind of the idea that you're supposed to do. So there's one other sign right here, which we'll skip. Then I usually just try to move this to be in a area that I can get the How does that work? Maybe that'll work. No way. Alright. All you gotta do is that exact thing. I'll try to get a good view of everything. That's all you gotta, well, now it moved. Never mind. But that's this puzzle. Like, I don't know the intended solution, if there is like an actual good solution to this. So there you go. That's what I did. I just futzed around and it worked. Alright, so now I will meet you guys over in the mine area. I believe it's somewhere around here. Alright guys, so I'm in this room, the room that's all the way off to the right, from the main room in the mine. It's just past the 5 door, or a door that requires 5 keys to unlock. And you just go up here, like go up. Normally this door used to be here, but then they added this door, and obviously in Giga Wrecker Alt, which leads to the 2 depths rooms. And I think these puzzles are a little tamer, maybe not. So we'll read that one, and I'm actually going to reset the room just to save reading that, because I expect that I'm going to die soon. This is terrifying. Okay. I'm going to save getting that. I'm not going to take any chances with this. I know I'm just going to die right away. So, rather than having to redo a whole bunch of stuff, I'll just do this. Yep, see, I told you I was going to die right away. I hesitated. That's totally my fault. Alright, and we'll reset here. Read the sign, and let me just use the invincibility frames of the sign to avoid taking damage there. And then we'll get this sign over here. And enter the next room. Oh boy, I remember this one. I think this room you have to do the same thing like 3 times. It's crazy. Oh man. Maybe it'd be a lot easier if I wasn't an idiot. Come on. Go all the way to the other side of the room. And nope, that was bad. And then we gotta reset the room. Because there's this puzzle here. This is a really dumb puzzle. I really don't like this one. Gotta hope that your timing is good. I wonder if this is any better on the other versions of the game. So there's one up here, I believe. Skip. we gotta kill these things again, because we reset the room, because we were forced to. And this is the last one of this area. Alright, so now all we have left is this one. We got the western and eastern depths of here, and then once we complete this, we should be able to get the alternate ending. Alright guys, I'm back, and I am in this room. It's the middle room that's off to the left, and there's this new area right here that wasn't in the original. Fight our way through this mess. And we enter the final set of depths rooms. So this is the room that I'm gonna need, or I feel like it's easier if you have this ability that I already forget the name of, block stabilizer, because there's a puzzle coming up that has something I think that's useful for. So here's one right here. And it's right here. So what you're supposed to do is drop this this rubber ball here and try to bounce off of it. And I think it's a little bit easier if you just crouch drop it, because, well, then that happens and you just die immediately. No, usually if I put it down, it like rolls away, and I don't like that. So here's an example, by the way, of having to read the sign again because I died. It didn't save me reading the sign, so I gotta read it again. Also, it doesn't save me getting that skill. So yeah, I didn't do that yet. Okay, so this time, hopefully I am not an idiot and I just... There we go. There's another one here. And... we gotta enter this portal. I believe we're at 22 right now, so there are 3 left, and this is probably one of the harder ones just because of how stupid some of the things you gotta do are, like this. Oh boy, this is so much fun. I expect to be here for about half an hour just trying to make this jump. Okay, I did it. Tiny jumps that are always so much fun in platformers. Don't you just love having to do tiny jumps? I'm trying to be extra careful here. There we go. And we're gonna reset the room because there's another timing thing. Let's pretend that never happened. I'm gonna try, should I try and get all 3 of these in one go? I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but there's one. Second one is over here, and then We got this. There's no way. Unless I fall in this hole somehow. Okay. And that should be the last one. So now, if I've done everything correctly, once I go through this portal, there will be a photograph on the floor, and that's what triggers the alternate ending. If I missed something, then I gotta go back and figure out what I missed. So let's see. And I got it. So hopefully this guide helps you if you're looking for, or if you're looking to trigger the alternate ending. Again, I'm sorry that one of the solutions is kind of a makeshift solution. If anyone knows how to do that puzzle, please let me know. I would love to know how to do that, like the proper way. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.